All right. I've been ready to go. Okay. This is going to be considered like a general collective type read. It's timeless. So whenever you come across this reading, and that's when it may resonate. So I'm going to go ahead and get going. Okay. Okay. Let's see. What's going on here? What's going on? One more shuffle for the energy. The tower in reverse. When I see the tower in reverse, that tells me that there is some unexpected energy. There's something unexpected to be expected. That's the way I hear it. Something unexpected to be expected. So it's as if you guys are aware that there is something that is either going to catch you off guard or you know something's going to pop up. You can feel it, but even though you're not sure when or how, it's like you guys know there's something that you're anticipating, okay, popping up or something kind of catching you off guard, yet you kind of expect this to happen, okay? Because it's unpredictable. So to me, that's like unpredictable energy, except um, it's not as unpredictable because it's just something that you're aware of, okay? You know something is going to just pop up. So, Page of Wands in reverse, there is you haven't been hearing about something that I feel like you've been anticipating hearing about. Maybe there's somebody you expected to hear from. Maybe there is something you expect to come through or whatever. But so far, I guess you guys have not been um, getting the communication or seeing whatever this is come through that you've been anticipating. And I feel like this is the thing potentially that you guys are kind of like, okay, I haven't heard from this person in a while, or I haven't heard from these people in a while, or I haven't heard from um this or that, or this didn't come, like maybe this letter you were waiting for, maybe a judgment, maybe an offer, an opportunity, an approval. There's something of some form, maybe an event of some form, or something. There's something. It could be anything that you guys could be waiting to pop up. Not for everybody, but probably for somebody out there. If not everybody, there's somebody out there that you may even be anticipating getting news of pregnancy or something, like whether it's for you or for somebody else. But it's only a matter of time. It's something you might expect, but you just can't be too clear when it's coming through, okay? When it's going to exactly happen, but it's something you're anticipating. That's not for everybody, but there's a similar message, okay? What's interesting is here goes the tower again, sideways. Okay. So you it's like you guys can't escape this energy. It's almost like a can of worms you guys opened or something. Or it's like something um you accessed, or something that you're trying to access, something that has opened up. And it's only a matter of time before you hear from it. And if it's a person, it's only a matter of time before you hear from them. But I kind of feel like you guys sense the energy, is what I'm getting here with that. Okay. Yeah. High priest, the high priest sideways. You guys that are watching on TikTok, you'll see um, the reading beyond the 10 minutes here on my YouTube. So go to youtube.com/pretty spiritual, and you should be able to find it there. You can also type in youtube.com/pretty, no, is it Empress Fair or something like that? Okay. No, pretty spiritual. Yeah. Yeah. Either one of those. Go to my profile and you'll see it. Anyway, um, yeah, with that Empress, not the Empress, with the High Priest sideways, that's telling me that you guys sense something and you feel it, but at other times you're kind of like you doubt what you're sensing, but you really shouldn't, because I think you guys are onto something. Four of Swords. It's something that you could have thought was put to rest, or something that you thought ended, or something that you took a break from, or something that um there has been solitude, like you may have not seen or heard from someone, or people haven't seen or heard from you, or it's been kind of like a break there in communication. And it's like, there's only a matter of time before something pops up out of the situation, or someone pops up out of what feels like nowhere, but it's not really nowhere, because you kind of expect them to do this, because whoever this is, or whatever type of situation this is or opportunity, it's been pretty much the same way, where it might be on and off, uh you know back and forth, take breaks, then pop back up kind of energy. Let's see what else is here. Hmm. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Hmm. And that's like a super reverse, because this is the vice versa tarot. So what I would say is good, kind of like good here, is that whatever this um, is definitely not dead. Uh, whatever cold energy this may have been in, whatever stagnant energy this may have been in, that energy is thawing off. That coldness is thawing out. Um, whatever it is that you invested into, that you may have felt like was a lost cause, even possibly, or had no real potential for growth, you're being shown, or you're about to be proven wrong or differently, that actually this still does have potential. It's not fruitless. It's not actually, whatever it was, it didn't die off. It has potential, and perhaps this is unexpected potential, or maybe this is something you're hoping, praying for, or anticipating. So let's see what other is here. And feel free to comment and let me know how this resonates. Okay. Comment below or wherever. Okay. Yeah. I feel like you guys know there is a need for you to get some more discipline about whatever it is that you're doing, or gain more discipline and self control. Period. Um, as a person, with your energy in your life, with people you deal with, or with whatever it is that you're doing, you have business, and unfortunately, you have a card where here it's showing that whatever it is that you've been doing, whatever it is you've been doing, and whoever it is you've been dealing with, and this can fit into whatever category it makes sense for you, whether it is for, your love life, or just your life in general, career, work, whatever this is. Um, I feel like you're not sure if this is right for you, like if this is a right fit for you, or if this is what you still want to do. I don't know if it feels like you don't know if you still want to continue to do business with these people or with this person, or if you even still want to deal with this person or these people. It feels like it's lackluster some days, and other days it seems like it might be ideal or fruitful or whatever, the energy is wavering. It's not 100% there. So it feels like you have some days that are good and other days that aren't. So some days things are working out well, some days they aren't. Some days you guys are on the same page, or there's you find agreements or compatibility, but then not so. And if you're doing business or work or career, some days, like I said, it pays off, other days it doesn't. And depending on what's going on, it fluctuates with your passion for whatever it is that you're doing. So some days you can find passion to do this and find it to be um, prospering, and other days not. Okay. And it feels like you want to be proud of whatever it is you're doing. Um, you want to take pride in whatever it is you're doing, but it's like a struggle to do so. It's, and I don't know if it's because you feel like others are judging you, or you feel like others don't really support what you're doing, or if you feel like just you have a lacking support system, period. Um, because there's some days it just feels like you don't feel like this is something you should be doing. You don't feel proud of it for some reason. This could be, like I said, career, the type of work you do. It could be the type of, person you're dealing with, or the type of people you deal with. It could be anything, really. Anything. Okay. You guys are gaining some kind of epiphanies about some things. You're kind of getting some ideas about some things. You're kind of starting to also kind of get a better idea or grasp for how you really feel about things, or just really kind of like things are starting to hit you out of nowhere. Sudden realizations. I feel like you kind of want to fight against, you know, um, feeling like you have to go along with or do with what other people think you should be doing. You kind of want to um, fight for yourself and fight for others who feel the same as you do. Take it however it resonates, however it makes sense. It also feels like kind of like if you feel like there has been unfairness in a situation where some sort of authority figure has been um, picking on, or you and others, or criticizing or giving you and others a hard time, you know you feel like standing up for yourself and others. Okay. Somebody feels like I really feel like somebody has lost their joy or their enthusiasm for certain things, or a lot of things that normally they would have anticipated, would have looked forward to, would have hoped for, would have dreamed of, but it feels like somebody has lost hope. Okay. Let's see what else is here. Somebody may not feel well. It's also possible that somebody really is trying to stay loyal here and stick by others through what feels like a difficult time. It could be also that you guys could be going through a difficult time and really need um, someone to be there for you. You could even be trying to be there for yourself through a difficult time, like self soothing. Yeah. Somebody feels like there's a lack of loyalty. There's a lack of loyalty. And this is what may have caused um, someone to kind of give up hope. So either somebody feels like a lack of loyalty here from others, or someone could feel like they just feel totally unsupported in their dreams, their goals, um, the desires that they have. Oh. So it feels like there's like a little bit of depression here. It definitely feels like there's a little bit of depression here. Though it also feels like somebody wanting to hang on, but it's a struggle. Yeah. I don't want to say that it feels like somebody is ready to give up the fight. Somebody's ready to, throw in their cards and just walk away from whatever this is or whoever this is, or just, you know what I'm saying? But it feels like someone ready to give up the fight and ready to give up the battle and just give up and walk away. And I'm praying not that this is not anybody feeling suicidal also. If And for anybody watching this, if you are experiencing any feelings of suicide or feelings of deep hopelessness, please do not give up. And there is a hotline that you can call, a free 1-800 hotline you can call for, where you can talk to somebody, you know, um, because you do not have to give up hope. You do not have to give up faith. Okay. I'm going to put that number in the description box below for this reading. And I pray I'll remember to do so. If I don't, forgive me. Please Google it. Go on Google and type in the suicide hotline. Even if you're not feeling suicidal, but if you are, definitely call them. But even if you're not, and you just need somebody to talk to that you feel is going to be, not judgmental and a ear to listen, give them a call. Okay. But the Tower card here. So the Tower card for me is usually success. Okay, it's indication of success. So somebody desiring success, or somebody wanting to climb the ladder, somebody wanting to excel. This also could be, though, Tower of isolation, where somebody could feel literally isolated and feeling kind of like they're closed off from the rest of the world. It all kind of depends on um, where you are with this reading. But in the midst of being, like to yourself, closed off, or just, wherever you are, I still feel like during this particular time, you gain some kind of clarity. It gives you an opportunity to gain clarity, truly. You may not see this at first, you may not see this yet, but if you have not already gained the clarity that you need to gain, you will soon. So let's get the spiritual advice out there. You have perfect timing. Okay. Whatever this is that you're anticipating or working on or feeling like you need to break free from or see results from, it's definitely all about the timing. Things are lining up. Things that you can't even see behind the scenes, in terms of, because I definitely believe that in the spiritual realm, God is always working things out for us. Our angels is always working things out for us. So do not lose hope or lose faith. Everything is timing. Some things, they're not going to come when you want them to or when you need them to, but when they're supposed to. You have asked your angels, pray, Don't be afraid to pray to God and ask Him to send His angels to help you. You also have the reconsider card. There's something you need to reconsider. Uh, you either need to reconsider your expectations of the way you think things should go or how they have to go, and be more willing to be more patient or compromise or both. Or there is a need for you to um, reconsider um, some choices you may have made or some decisions you may have made. Maybe you need to go back to the drawing board or something. There's something though for you to reconsider. And it's either a choice or decision you made, some actions you took, or it is a thought process that you have that maybe you need to change your thoughts about this. Maybe your thoughts aren't 100% uh, lining up or you know realistic to some degree. In life, no matter what we're dealing with or what we're going through, there's always going to be us having expectations, and then there's always going to be reality, and then there's always going to be a point where you have to have faith, no matter if the expectations are realistic or not. Sometimes we disappoint ourselves because we have expectations that are so far out there and they're not necessarily always in touch with reality. But then there are other times our expectations are so low that we can't even think outside of disappointing circumstances and have faith and believe that anything is possible. So don't get caught up and hung up on either end of the spectrum of either having extreme idealism or extreme pessimism, where you just don't think anything's going to work out. You can't see how you're going to overcome the obstacles, versus having expectations that are so, like, oh, everything is going to be the way I want it, or I want everything to be the way I want it. If it doesn't, it's not going to work out. Like, don't be that person either. Be careful of that. Stay balanced. With the Ace of Wands there, that is indications of a new start, a new beginning, usually a new passionate start or beginning. It could be a new opportunity, a new job, a new career, a new location, a new location. But that card usually indicates that there's an exciting new opportunity abound. For some, it indicates career advancement, and for some, it's just telling you change your life now. Okay, don't just sit back and play the passive role. If you don't like the way things are looking in your life right now, be more proactive and decide, you know what, I don't like the way things look. I'm going to make some changes. Okay, let's see what else is here for the spiritual advice. So you got these other two cards. Two of air, the two of swords, that's usually indicating somebody being fearful and being hesitant and being overly guarded. In some cases, choosing to not really see things for the way they really are and burying one's head in the sand. Don't do that. Okay. Um, it's okay to let your guard down a bit, even though you may have gone through some things before. Um, please don't be that person who's, being unable or unwilling to make a decision, and therefore you sit at like a stagnant place or a stalemate. Okay. Don't be the person who pretends there is no problem. That's usually what the two of swords is pointing out to you, um, because you'll just stay in the same situation otherwise. Okay. So be mindful of that. And with the Eight of Swords, once again, that's a card of being stuck. It's stuck energy, but it's usually an illusion that you've created mentally or emotionally, um, because of fear, or because of just, trauma, hesitations and things, being doubtful. It's like literally holding yourself hostage to a situation you don't have to. So this card, it warns you, be careful of an illusion of being trapped in any type of situation, you can free yourself from this. Um, it's usually pointing out there's a lack of self-confidence and being afraid to take action. And as long as you sit in that energy, you literally cannot um overcome the obstacles. But I believe you can. I wholeheartedly believe you can. You can overcome wherever this obstacle is. Okay, you can overcome this fear, the trauma. You can overcome. You can achieve. You can get past this. Okay, so let's see what other spiritual advice and indications are here for you guys. Okay, you guys are being told to create. Okay, get to creating some things, working on some things, doing something. You're skilled at something. Give yourself the best. Treat yourself really well. Okay, treat yourself really well. Treat yourself, period. Okay, do so reasonably, but speak with love. So, whoever it is that you are dealing with, if you are dealing with anybody, or if you are surrounded by others, no matter how you feel, speak with speak with love, speak with positivity. You don't have to stoop to anybody else's lower level or lower energy or low vibe. You don't let them drag you down there. It's like what the Obamas say: when they go low, we go high. Definitely, because the energy you give is the energy you receive. Now, some people will say they beg to differ with that, but you don't know what energy sometimes you harbor subconsciously that you're not aware of or you're not paying attention to. But fairness here, you have a fairness card. So something is going to balance out. This also can be a judgment card showing favor if you're in any type of situation that might be legal or otherwise. But and this is not a reading for giving you guys legal advice. So keep in mind this is for entertainment purposes only, okay? So don't come here for legal advice. But it's pointing out that this situation will be handled in a fair and just manner. You have the purification card. It's time for a cleansing, detoxification of your body and your mind. That's very, very, very important. Sometimes you just need to detox, and that can help uplift your mood and your energy, period. Ooh, these cards almost need a whole flip. All right, golden opportunity. Important doors are opening for you right now. Go ahead and walk through them. There's a bunch of cards that fell on the floor. I mean, like a whole deck of them. So I'm not going to acknowledge those cards. I'm not going to acknowledge those. But what I will say is there could be a bunch of opportunities right at your feet, and you may not even notice or you may not be taking it seriously. Pay attention to that, okay? That says a lot to me. All right, so that was the general collective read. Comment, let me know how the reading resonates, and please hit the like button. And for those who have hit the like button, I thank you and appreciate it. And peace out.